Hey YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. I got a really important article I'm going to read here to you guys. I'm going to read a bit of it, leave a link for you guys to read the charts. Right now, things are not looking good with the 0% interest-only loans. Sorry, 0%. Interest-only loans that were given out in Australia back in the day, where people basically just paid interest, and they could take 100 million years to pay off their loan because you're just paying the interest. You're not paying down the principal. And that is really bad, because if you had an extra $10 a month, you could actually pay the damn thing off in 40 years. But unfortunately, you're not being told this when you're taking out these products from banking systems. And the lenders are not properly informing you. The underwriters are prudently not really telling the lenders what to do to properly set a proper product for the customer. So the customer is getting products that are basically burying them. Now, this interest-only loan thing is going to be a massive problem. Here's the article here. I'm going to read it for you guys. Home loan switch could cause economic headaches and housing screws tighten. The big switch is on the mortgage market. In just the past 6 months, the amount of interest-only loans held by banks have dropped by around 36 billion, according to the Australian Prudential Regulation Authority, APRA, can feel pretty chuffed with the result. It is exactly what it wanted its push to be: de-risk banks' balance sheet by quelling a speculative bravado of investors. Wow, I can't believe I even read that. But there are obvious side effects in targeting interest-only loans. They are an instrument of choice for not only investor biding their time in the tax haven, providing a negative gearing to make a windfall gain capital appreciation. They also used a maxed out borrowers repaying as little as possible, hoping for a bit of financial freedom if wages pick up. Yeah, good luck with that, eh? If wages pick up. If. That's the key word here. If. Keyword, if. Unfortunately, wages show no sign of picking up. Yeah, no. I was going to swear there, but I was going to say, of course not. As the 19th century Prussian field marshal Helef Guruf and Moltke once noted, no battle plan survives first contact with the enemy. And APRA's insurgencies has the IO barrage scampering in retreat. Uh-oh. It is a retreat that will further cripple the spending of power of cash-strapped households and has profound implications for the Australian economy, according to big Swiss banks, investment bank UBS. Payments set to soar. Already, household wealth built up by years of rising house prices show signs of peaking as the market cools. At the same time, savings are being eroded just to pay for the essentials, such as utility bills and mortgages, leaving many households at financial breaking point. Look at that, people. Woo! This is booming household wealth saw savings rate collapse, but it's ending. There's the household wealth, LHS, and household savings rate. Look at that. Got my little music there, my little beatbox. So far, the switch from the IO participant interest P&I has been small, but the momentum is building. We'll estimate that the additional household cash flow hit from switching to P&I was around 1 to 2 billion, or just 0.1 or 0.2% of total household sector income, UBS Chief George Dunru said. However, Mr. Dunru said that there is likely to be an increasingly negative impact over time. Those individuals switching from IO, interest only, right, and P&I to face a material shock, with scheduled mortgage repayments jumping effectively overnight by 35 to 50%, he said. For those with little to no headroom at the moment, a 50% jump repayments may simply be impossible to finance. So it's really long, guys. So I want you guys, I'll leave a link so you guys can read this thing. It's really good. It gets really informative. But we continue to worry if the RBA hikes too much and or too early, the risk of returning orderly housing correction. Hold on, someone's commenting there. Housing correction, soft landing, as it appears to be unfolding at the moment, into a housing collapse. So let's read this part right here. As Mr. Trudeau noted, that could potentially lead to self-reinforcing negative feedback loop between the asset price and the real economy. That's really true right there. And that will not be pretty. People, you have no idea what's going on. People that bought in, jumped the wagon, or jumped on the bandwagon, basically, as it was passing, with the fear of getting bought out. This is not, especially if you got these interest only, and especially if you're on one of those variable rates. Woo! God. I was, just for you guys, so you guys know, I was a regional manager for a major lending facility for a bit of time in my life. And I was managing, I think it was 14 branches. I did really well. I did really well in that, and I understood how things got sent up the ladder, basically, to get approval and stuff. And it is scary with the amount of debt load some of these people have. It's phenomenal. You have no idea. I never put myself into these positions because a lot of people that are in these positions, before they even get an interest-only loan, a lot of people, believe it or not, should get credit counseling, not more credit. And that's the problem. Banks, a lot of banks are at fault at this too. The banks giving products to customers that don't qualify for them or don't need them in return so the lender could look good on their books or hit their quota. It's been really bad. I really hope Australia could figure something out, because this is not going to be good for the Australian proper. And when I mean Australian proper, it's the people that live in Australia, pay taxes, send their kids to school, people from all over the world that want to make Australia their home. And it's really sad to see a lot of investors coming in and speculating up the market and ruining it for everybody else that want to live a normal life and lay roots for their family. Anyways, put that in your pipe and smoke it. I'll leave a link below to the article. Let me know what you guys think. God bless, and big hugs, everyone.